This episode contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to the Death Needs Dialogue Entertainment Network. This is the Depths of Fel'Dara, episode 17, Heralding Call, Part C.
You can see that glow on her skin fade away, and then she just kind of dissipates. But not like you've seen before, like ash falling around. She doesn't dissipate into something, she just dissipates into nothing. Away.
Fades out of existence.
And you can see the man look down at his hands, and his hands kind of crunch into fists, and he looks over at the woman.
Yikes.
Roll for initiative. Oh, good. I know it's been a while.
Jump on 6.
Oh,
Okay.
same.
Soft 20.
Isn't that
Plus your dex or something?
I have
No,
zero.
plus your
Zero
initiative.
on it?
okay? We had 6 for Tanith,
5.
4.
5 for Galus,
Thank you.
4 for Delcat,
Sorry.
DK,
Donkey Kong!
13 for Ravam.
Ah, good stretch.
I've got 13 for Rav,
7.
7 for Nani.
I got a soft 20.
You're way up there,
Very
Ron.
good at one, Jesus.
Jesus.
How much when it's not soft?
4, 6, okay, we need a
14. 14. It reverts.
Yeah, ruh-roh.
And then we have a Deximus with a big ol' 8.
Do I need to roll anything else?
Not yet.
Do I need to roll another initiative?
This is part of what you
Never mind.
requested.
What I requested?
Yeah, you wanted to be tortured. You wanted to suffer. This is me torturing and some making you suffer.
Bye, Nani. It was nice
Oh,
to know you.
bye, Nani.
Ruh-roh.
Wow.
Nani, I don't feel so good.
What?
Nani, I don't feel so good.
Nani?
Oh, yeah.
Nani!
I have levitating shoes.
Yeah, that's what I
It's like, I don't care about you anymore. I can fly.
believe I can fly.
Straight up and down.
I believe
Have
in
one.
the sky. Only was 20 feet away.
Got some jelly beans.
I love jelly beans. I would do almost anything for a jelly bean.
Don't tell me.
Forget what would you do for a Klondike bar. What would you do
Klondikes
for a
are
jelly bean?
phenomenal. Have you ever had a Klondike?
I have. They're not like something I would kill for, but they're
No,
good.
neither. They're good.
We're going to heat tap.
You're first to go, brother.
That's a first.
Now,
Foreshadowing. Oh no. You're going with
you've
me.
seen that happen. Now, imagine that within this ring there's nobody.
Yep.
But around there, every 5-foot space is taken up. Every 5-foot space for the next 2 rounds will be taken up by a person, a dwarf, until they leave.
And they're not friendly space.
They're panicking.
They're in a panic space. They're going to say it's a hostile space just based on you trying to stay there. But let's put some color there, actually. Where there was these 2 were dancing and they had about 20 feet around them.
Erlon's just going to hold his action and, if possible, take the dodge action because there's too many people.
Okay, hold or take the dodge action.
He'll take the dodge action.
Okay, take the dodge action. Sounds good. Do you want to do any moving? No. Okay, sounds good.
Dodges attacks against you at disadvantage.
You don't know about candy?
Pastels.
Yeah.
Squizzy.
It's like being at the theater, but worse.
Excuse me,
Okay, so
Barbie.
the boule is going to be bad then.
The boulet?
Yeah, just up here. Airlon.
Boulet
You
du
have a
crochet
boulet?
avec moi.
You're doing the thing.
Yeah, nice thing.
That's what I have
I'm
on
meaning
my
to do this forever, but I always forget. And it's just a pain in the ass. But we're
I
doing
was going to
this.
say we could move the table that way.
What?
I was going to say move the table that way just a touch so we have room because these
Nobody
guys.
can get out now. Y'all be,
No,
y'all
I'm
got some
gonna
stay.
Yeah, we're good. Let's rock and roll.
Do it.
Do it to it.
There is no P in rock and roll.
No I in Teen Street.
It is. It's right in the angle.
And she
You are
casts a spell.
pain in the
Oh
ass.
no.
In this brutal, abyssal language, she casts this spell, and you guys can see the greater shadow and darkness around her expand, where you can almost see a first and third copy of herself. Everybody's attacking her has disadvantage.
Oh, need their dice.
Lovely.
And she moves in to there. Then you can see, as she looks over at this guy, and you can see this mist that's around her. It doesn't really change around her, but begins to grow behind her and almost out of her. And it begins to grow about 10 to 12 feet in the air. And you can see these long arms outstretched, these long fingers, and what seems to be a head that is normal at the bottom and just grows outwards into tendrils that dissipate into nothing that you can see. That's what the hair just looks like, these tendrils, thick at first and then just kind of braid off and go up at the top. Frank gets to go now.
Come on, Frank.
Come on, Frank.
Frank.
Frank the tank. Frank the tank.
He's going to blow his action and move action to get over here by Nani,
Oh no.
and just kind of hold that position. Rav, on you, my man. You're right here. You're right on the edge of that circle, so you can. Yeah, you're right there. Anybody want to roll out a cannon?
Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone
Not
apparently.
good, but
Eight.
that's a 3.
3.
20.
20.
Let's,
6
you know,
total.
let's throw into the. Yeah, 10.
10. Okay, so you were the only one with your skills in the arcane. You know that that woman's glowing skin, the sheer height of this man, what he's wearing, the way he looks. You've seen pictures before. This has got to be a god of some sort.
Which one would I think this would be?
You're getting this dank sensation in the entire area.
Dank.
Just this
You know what dank
smell
means?
of dank.
My
Yes.
side tingles a little bit from what it
Yes,
is.
it does. Yes, it does, especially in the presence of this, which you all see, no matter what. You can see this now, this great, ghastly, ghost-like dark creature hovering above this Esme that only Nani knows. So, that's what you see, Rat.
Yeah, I was basically gonna blade sing, jump up on the table, and
Oh.
yell out, "Hey, whatever god I figured it was," and ice knife into her.
Oh, nice. Excellent. That's a range attack?
Yeah.
Okay, disadvantage, please. I should probably get her card out so I know if you hit her or not, eh?
Big idea.
Might help.
Just say it. Just say it hits.
Yeah, just say it
It's good.
It depends on the number, it might be.
17.
Oh,
It hits. It's fine.
actually.
You got this.
Oh, with disadvantage.
25?
Yeah.
It kills her, as a matter of fact. Just by
So,
looking.
what happens is you shoot your ice knife towards her and it sails, but just at the last second, you can see one of the forms dodge out of the way, and it sails past her.
Hit or miss, the shard explodes.
Yes.
The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dex save of 13 or take damage.
Full damage.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's fair.
There you go.
9,
Ricochet.
10, 10, 11 on the dice. Or 10, 11 total, sorry.
6 damage.
6 points, alright.
It's cold if it matters.
It does not appear to matter, but she definitely takes it, you can see. You can see she thought it wasn't taken and it comes from behind her. And
No, pretty much as it sails by her, it would have exploded right
right
beside
by her face, there you
Yeah.
go. That's nice.
Nice.
So you can see it explodes by her face and you can hear her sneer and kind of curl back her lips.
It's snowing again.
Decimus will give Frank a nod and a look. Roll insight, Galus.
Good. 14.
14. You can see when they share a look, it's an unfriendly share. It's unfriendly. It's unfriendly.
Him and Frank?
Him and Frank. Nani!
Because Yes, it's a little bit of competition here. Okay, so
Kick off the shoes.
Nani's mad because she was dancing.
How mad is Nani? And is Nani currently in the air?
No,
Okay.
she hit the ground.
Like
She's
Gusto.
she's mad. She's mad,
Like raging.
Makes her dance.
like raging mad.
Nani, Nani, you're up next?
Yeah. So I'm gonna move in front of Galus because obviously that's a thing. So like
Everybody just stand in
Up
front
here
of me.
next to
Talk about an honor guard.
Frank.
Really though.
You go. Alright, you move in. Right around here, so 10, that's 15 move.
I'm gonna 25, right?
Yeah, but there was a rough terrain here, it's
Yeah.
10 and that'll be 15.
Uh,
How mad are you?
I'm rage mad.
Okay.
Can I rage mad all the way up there?
You can move another 10 feet.
It's still not gonna bring
Go
me.
away.
But you can get right up to
It's not
10
gonna
right
bring
there.
me.
No,
And that's as far as you can go without a dash action.
She's gonna turn you into fireworks.
Yeah, but I'm mad.
Don't mess with anyone.
You'll be red fireworks, but you're still in the middle one.
No, I'm just gonna. Yeah, we're gonna wait there.
Did you rage?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, I guess I have to
fire
say that
and
word. I can't just say I'm
Right.
big mad and expect it to mean something.
And now, you guys see after Nani moves up there, 5 feet away from this 8.5-foot tall human, and you can see this tall human reach out this hand, and in this hand the helmet forms. In this hand he puts the helmet on, and in this hand forms an axe. Now it's two-handed, and this blade on the axe is about the size of my minivan.
Oh.
And you can see him as he kind of takes one step and smashes his foot down a few cracks you can see in this, whatever you're standing on. He cracks his other foot down, more cracks, and he begins to grow and grow and grow up to about 26 feet tall.
Very anime.
Roll knowledge nature
Nature.
with
Uh-oh.
disadvantage, everybody.
Oh god.
Well, I'm not going to bother roll the second one.
A nat 20 and a nat 15.
Nice!
0.
So
Bonuses with 15?
18.
18?
I rolled
Wait,
0.
no, sorry, 9.
Zero.
Mine was
I have a
9.
-1.
Oh.
I rolled a natural 1.
Mine was a 9, sorry.
Geez, I got a 9.
Sheena?
I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at her.
Yeah.
I have
I've
some
got a target
sort of
sighted.
nature thing going on here. I don't remember what it was because I've never used it.
I rolled a 0.
What'd you roll on the dice?
A 13 and a 9, but I
Okay, so you're not going to know. The 18 for Erlon. That visage, the fact that this just happened, you know that's a god. You know it is. And you know, in fact, that's got to be Oros. It has to be. From the look of him, the symbol on his chest, the weapons that he holds, and the sheer fact that he grew into a giant.
He ate his meat.
Erlon goes slack-jawed.
You heard screaming before, now you just hear this overwhelming just whoosh of air leaving as long as his people try even harder to move as he pulls this blade up, or the axe up, and it glows this deep, deep blue, and he swings it down and it hits the shadow. As you can see, as it slices right through the shadow forms right behind it, but you can see this almost radiant energy kind of creep up within the shadow and then kind of creep back down. You also see those 4 guys that were around him fan out in the crowd. You can see them fan out. One kind of goes over here. One kind of goes over here in the crowd. One kind of makes his way here. Would you look at that? One's right behind the table where you guys are at.
Alright.
And you're right there, Erlon?
Supposedly.
Yes, I believe so.
supposedly you're not sure where you are.
Schrodinger's Erlon.
Move, and you guys can see right across the table, he pulls out this rock. And with your nature, I'm going to roll that over as well. You notice this stone, about the size of a football, awkwardly shaped, awkwardly, there's points on it, of this dark black basalt.
And so do I know what that is? Like apart from basalt, or is it
That would be
religion?
knowledge, religion, yeah.
Religion, sure.
Or arcana, whatever you're better at, I think. It's probably both the same.
God, 14.
14? Not quite sure. It looks like a stone. That was those guys. Next up is Tanith.
Oh, goody. Okay, Tanith will draw his maul, because that's what's on the menu right now.
Yep.
Getting as close as he can probably over to here. And then, as an action, we'll cast Armor of Agathis.
Gotcha. Okay, good.
The air around him will get, like, dry and cold as, like, all the moisture gets sucked onto his gear. Looks like it's covered in a layer of ice.
Okay.
And then I get 5 temporary hit points for that.
Very good.
Nice.
Galus.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Okay. That's a con save.
Yeah. 13.
Big fail.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, 2d10 of radiant damage.
Boy.
Or 17.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Spicy.
Alright, here we go.
That's nice.
Very nice, Galus. Very nice. And last in line, DK.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, there's Tanith. Right there. Because you're both Dragonborn. Tanith, DK.
Ah,
There you go. Okay.
that explains everything. Alright, so yeah, then what he's gonna do.
Anything spicy when my Moonbeam hits?
Didn't seem to have any excess damage. She definitely took it with the moonbeam came over her. You could see the shadow kind of dissipate. Sorry, I didn't do any animation for that. My apologies. There's a lot of things in my brain.
There was a
right
beam
now.
of moon,
That hit thing.
That is it.
and it hit, and it went ouchie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
The beam comes down, kind of hits you. You see it kind of irradiating the corpse of that big ant creature as well. As it hits there, just burning away. But you can see it's kind of pushing her down, making the shadows decrease, and then it dissipates and she rears back up.
Alright. So what this lovely gentleman is going to do is he's gonna just you might get caught in this, and I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, friendly fire. I know. He's actually just gonna tip that table over, and he's gonna use that for cover.
Gotcha. Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah, so pull it down and get behind it. Yep.
Yep.
Use this for the table.
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright,
So yeah, he's gonna be angling it
a
to
little bit. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So
I get you to roll a strength check. Okay, this is a rather large table.
large
And
table,
there's a lot of stuff on it.
a lot of stuff on
Thank
it.
you.
Yes, that
Thank
is true.
Oh, this was the big roast beast table.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh jeez.
Disadvantage.
No, you roll it.
All right, let's see what happens.
And if it's displeased,
That is including my.
That's the worst thing.
Yep.
Tanith's
Piss
like,
off,
no food!
It's gonna turn around and
that's just
smash
it.
your brains in.
It's not gonna work. It's just a big old flat 14.
Okay, so you lift it and you can hear it squeak and shift. And
Yeah.
you kind of moved it about 3 feet this way, but you didn't anticipate that weight.
All right.
it's made of oak.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true. But
Move action.
Walking down the edge of the table, just shoving all the food off.
I like this plan.
Okay, that with your strength check I'll give you to knock the shit off the table.
Okay.
But
That's fair.
Tanith,
The food's on the floor
something's
now.
calling to you to look just over your shoulder, and you see that giant roast beast slide off the table and do the whole kind of turkey bump, boom, boom, and roll.
It was good while it lasted.
I expected a smooth skin joke, but okay.
That comes later.
Yeah.
That was not the time.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
So there we go. So you move down, knock all that shit off the table. You're over
Yeah,
by.
I'm still kind of behind it.
Yeah, over there. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Top of the list, Erlon.
Okay, Erlon, seeing everything that's happened, he, after having taken the dodge action last turn, he sees people are starting to move, but they haven't fully evacuated yet. He just takes that potion of speed, the haste potion,
Yep, there you go.
and he just downs that.
Bang that down. You got it. So you get an extra
it gives you the effects of the haste spell.
Yep.
So I brought it up.
Good, you got that. That's good. I'll just
Yeah.
follow that. This gives you some pretty good bonuses. Plus 2 AC, an extra 30-foot move speed, I think, extra attack or something.
Let's see.
Yeah, basically
Speed
doubles your
double.
move.
So I
There you go, doubles your move.
can move 80 feet in a turn without dashing.
Yeah, that's good, and then you maybe be able to carry something too.
Good luck.
Plus 2 AC, advantage on dex saves.
Good.
An additional action on each of its turns.
Okay. Perfect. Now we have the bad guys.
How long is that good for?
Minute.
Minute? Okay.
So,
It's 10 rounds.
what happens
I'll keep that in mind.
is now everybody's in line of sight. This circle is now back here. It's moved 10 feet this way, so everybody is clear. You don't even have to worry about the circle. Except for these guys, you guys are still
Outside.
in the mass of people, the throng of people pushing by, all these people in fancy dresses. You can hear the tears and the rips of all these little gems bouncing off the floor.
Fancy clothes.
Ooh, payday!
I was just gonna say.
Get a broom!
Yeah, before we leave, I'll be scooping up some stuff.
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's clearly stitch on jewelry was
Another
here
question.
when I walked in.
For those warlocks, warlock players, Eldritch Blasts at higher levels, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, I think it's 2 beams at level 5.
2 being 5.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just the dice go.
You get
goes
2
up with-
beams.
Oh, it's just, so it's just 2.
You get multiple beams,
Yeah,
but you have to
it
roll a
does.
hit for each.
Okay, good. All right. Galus, as you're standing there, all of your friends and loved ones crash in front of you to protect you from whatever's happening. You hear this voice in your head, and it says, "I see you hiding. I have a gambit for you. Trade the one you know for the 2 you do not." And then a fireball bursts over all of you around Galus. Galus, you find yourself strangely unaffected. But everybody else, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Why are you looking like that?
One, don't, boom, all these 4 right here.
Yay, for not.
Yeah,
Ooh,
for not
not
being
you,
afraid of
Raph.
it.
11. Fuck.
That's a
That's what I'm saying.
15.
I was gonna say Erlon would be outside of that, would he not?
Yeah, I would. Would I?
Yeah, Erlon's not just these 4 right here.
Oh, okay.
So we need Frank and Dex.
And moi.
Frank fails. Dex missed, natural 20.
Nice.
And we have Nani with 15.
Yeah.
Okay, you succeed, Nani, on
Woo.
15, just barely. And now,
I take big
I only have 1d6. Someone roll me 10d6, please.
Excuse me, what?
It's 10d. I need 10d6 roll for me.
How many you get? Oh, how many you get? 3?
3.
There's 5.
6,
There we go.
17, 9, 10.
Perfect.
I dropped
What's the
7.
damage?
9 here.
9 plus 7 plus 12.
Oh no.
So that's 21.
Y'all are taking
Then there's 18 over here.
Owie.
Big owie.
Big owie.
Okay, what's that total damage?
39.
39.
The ones you.
I love this.
The one
Ouch.
and after the 2 you don't know.
So, he gets that. Guys, what you see,
Is that the 2 you don't know?
so they said it was 39?
39.
Okay, Sheena, you take 18. And,
What? I thought I said I wolf.
Yeah, you
Oh,
saved
but
it.
yeah,
You
I
saved
get half.
Yeah.
Half. Okay, yeah,
Um,
sorry. And she's right
Sorry,
there.
one?
Do you get half
You're
and
safe.
half? Can you get half when
You
you're
get
rich?
resistance to bludgeoning.
Oh, I do
piercing,
actually.
slashing, not
If,
magic.
if you're
So is it
bear
18?
totem, you get resistance. If you're not, you don't.
Galus, you can feel this fire fall down on your skin. You can feel this mild heat from it, but it doesn't affect you. You can feel this heat, not fire heat though, heat from within. And then you see in front of you, you see Frank with his shield up and his sword, the fire come down upon him and burn him to the ground. He falls unconscious. The fire hits him. You can see him. You can watch his hands go up. He drops his sword. They come close, and he collapses to the ground.
Oh,
I am upset.
Above game question, what level was that cast at?
She's an 8th level warlock.
That explains a lot.
that's spicy.
Yeah.
Frank, we need
Warlocks
Frank
you
for other
have casted
things.
at the highest level.
That's so spicy. Meet the ball.
Frank doesn't survive
Frank
on wallet.
rolls a death save. It's Frank's turn. Here comes a natural 1. That's a natural 2. He fails a death save. Ravam, you see this fire erupt. Frank hits the ground. His new hat, unbedazzled, mind you, burnt.
What about his brain damage?
I don't know. Maybe not close enough. He's in
I
a
can get
hump.
closer.
Oh, you already got his bananas there. A little charred. Mostly charred. In fact, it's
A
no
lot
longer there.
charred.
A lot.
It's all gone. It's charred. Yeah. It
All of the
basically
rest of his
landed. It
hair?
basically landed on him to meet everybody.
Which makes sense.
Oh,
We must heal Frank.
I am not okay with this situation.
I need you to make a dex save.
Jack's just leaving. He's like, I can't
like, I'm gone.
I didn't realize you were in the.
Slams
in
the door on the way by.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to use that
Yeah.
Zach's hungry again.
and roll lower
There's
Oh, no.
Oh no.
for a grand total of 9.
9. You take 39 points of fire damage.
I'm so sorry.
He falls
Oh,
forward
that
off the
feel
table
like
onto the ground. Ravam hits the ground
Oof.
face first.
Just to be clear, I didn't want you to kill Gateless. I'm
What?
scared.
Galus is at full health.
Yeah,
I
Gateless-
know, but I'm just
Gateless
putting that
might be-
out there.
Gateless might be the only one who survives.
I didn't want that either.
Not
I
suffered. That's
You didn't
suffering.
ask for what kind of torture you wanted to succumb to. You just asked for torture.
I just said make the story a little spicy.
All the people-
unfair god.
All the people who keep pulling you out of swimming pools, dead.
I paid for your release out of jail. Now open half.
Great. I love
Please
it.
tell me I ate the
So,
salt. I'm tripping my balls right now.
You can only be so
Before
lucky.
we look and wraps down,
Isn't it Rav's turn anyway?
Deximus. Yeah, but he's.
Oh, because wouldn't
It was
Rav
Frank's
have to make a death save at that point?
Yeah, that's right.
Something.
He's checking something right now.
He's
'Cause he
Googling,
would
but
have
old
been-
school Googling.
He's got the
Where he reads a
spinning
book.
wheel.
But he knows.
God
He knows
forbid.
where everything in that book is, so.
It's Greg. That's why I don't read the book.
To be
It's
fair,
faster
this
than
is
Google.
my eventual goal is to be like him, but just to have everything up here and just be able to snap.
I just have it right here.
Deximus is gonna. Yeah, so, anything? Dex save? Or a death save? What
I
was that?
pass.
Oh, I thought it looked like a natural 20.
No.
Close?
13.
13, okay. One succeed, that's good. Deximus runs over to Esme, slashes twice. First attack gets in, second attack. She dodged. Oh, it's disadvantaged. First attack misses. Second attack
Does she have to roll for concentration?
misses.
Concentration save.
Not
if it's a
on Blur.
thingy?
No, I don't think Blur's concentration. I'll double check though. Just to make sure.
Oh, do we have spell
Opponent's
cards?
concentration- No. Oh, it is concentration.
Yeah,
I will get her to roll concentration.
I want to get some.
Noise.
Okay, she's no, she's
Not
not.
gonna cold like that.
Thank you for reminding me. Thank you very much.
Which one?
Cold.
Which spell?
Blur.
She probably need
Thank
2.
you.
Sorry.
One for
What
mine
was it?
and one for the moonbeam.
That's right. the Moonbeam, yeah.
I'm supposed to have
Did
dice
yeah,
against
that's right. That's right.
Hold on to it. I might need it.
God.
I might need it together.
Okay, good. So all right on both cases. That cocked one was a 3.
Oh,
It was cocked 3. I was like, ugh, it's cocked. Okay. So she's still holding up her blur. Next is Nani.
Me, I'm going for it.
Dex was over there. It was a miss and another miss. It swings at both of those shadows.
Nani, no, Nani, no.
Can I get behind her from there? I was here, right?
Flank.
Yes, you can. Absolutely. Yep. You can flank over there. All right. Roll the attack with
Alright.
advantage. Sorry.
Just
roll
be
it
regular.
regularly because she had 0 attacking with disadvantage already.
We're not going to talk about that.
But you're raging.
10.
It doesn't mean anything.
That just gets you bonus to damage, that's all.
Unless she. I don't think she has the attack recklessly yet.
Level 3.
So the 10, it will hit one of those shadows. And
Kayla's trying to figure out my fancy curtains.
There's 4 of them in total.
Yeah, all 72 curtains that we got.
I got one of these.
That works.
Just watch my dead plant.
Yeah, don't kill it.
don't kill what's already dead. Yes, okay.
Necro plant.
Okay, Google, turn on living room lamp.
Aha,
I drank that.
Sounds good, thank you.
Not that it gives much.
Okay.
Just George is blocking it.
No, he misses. It takes one of those shadows clean out, but the shadow reforms. Second attack.
Not much better. That is 15.
15. It's not a hit. Oh shoot! One of those attacks before wasn't a hit. I was looking at. My fault. My fault. Alright. Then we move down to Oros. Oros steps in. He's a giant now. He takes up a large space. And he swings above your heads at this shadow. He gets 2 attacks. That's a hit. And that's not a hit. As he swings in, he catches the shadow. The shadow puts up its arm and it kind of bounces off and up. You can see this radiant energy expand over the shadow's arm and then recollect. But the second attack, as he comes down, the shadow moves out of the way and he hits nothing. Erlon, you can see
Scary guy.
Delkek. You moved in?
I did, yes.
This isn't Delkek.
That's Delkek.
That's me. That's just all I have.
Oh, that's right. I just made a dot.
You made a dot.
Yeah, I'm standing next to the guy with the rock.
So the guy with the rock, he has the rock in his hand now, and you can see him. He's mumbling something under his breath, and it's. Did you any of you guys speak the opposite of abyssal? Celestial.
I do.
Okay, you're not there though.
Dang it, of course not. The one time I pick a weird language and it pays off.
Right?
Speak all the common folk
turn are we at?
languages.
Actually, no, roll perception. You're closer to another guy who's saying the same words at the same time.
Perception's a 17.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
And you can hear, and he says, holding a different stone, white alabaster, the one that he's holding. And he whispers into the stone, "Capture him now. Take him home." The glow begins to glow. The rock begins to glow and glow. This white light that goes down. Erlon, you hear him speak this wonderfully sounding language to your ears, and the rock begins to glow this very dark blue purple, and begins to glow and glow and glow, and he puts it on the ground gently. Then he stands up and he draws his sword and his shield. And then he moves. You can see all of them are almost identical in garb. Same kind of long sword, same kind of shield.
Do I know what the hell might be happening here?
Thank you for reminding me. Ravam, roll perception with advantage.
You don't.
As
he does.
as he's unconscious.
To answer your question.
No, this would have happened before you went unconscious.
Perception? 16.
16. On these 4, I forgot to tell you before, you notice a specific detailing. A flourishing of colors, just in a small area under the lapel. It's like green, red, blue, yellow, pink, orange, something else in all of them. And with a 16, there, close to them, you almost, if you were awake right now thinking back, but back then you maybe almost recognized one of them, but all of them were very heavily wrinkled. They seemed to look pretty aged.
Is it your dad?
It's my dad!
My dad! Also, shouldn't Frank be laying on the ground?
Yes.
Is he down?
Frank's down.
Oh yeah, Frank's so.
Failed the death save.
Unconscious. Okay, good and back on track. We were with.
It was Nani, then Oros, then.
And then
so
those guys moved. Good, and then 10th. Yep.
I'm gonna cash this in so I can re-roll that.
Yep.
Because I did not like that previous one. That's even worse. I'm down. 39 puts me under.
You fall unconscious.
Yeah. Even with the +5 from Armor Magnus, I am out.
Okay.
Ouch.
10th here.
One shot at a paladin.
Fuck.
So why are they rolling the save now? Or is that retroactive?
That one was sort of.
That was me trying to re-roll to make it better. So I would not die.
Okay, sounds good.
But
That's what I was checking to see what instant death was.
the fireball.
Oh, it shouldn't have been too big enough for instant death. I think you'd probably need maybe 70.
You
knock anyone you guys over for
You
sure.
need to put me
No.
No?
to set
What do you need?
35 below.
I have 22 health.
Oh, that's pretty close.
If you did 44, I would have been straight dead.
That's why I got you guys to roll the dice.
Oh,
So I got you guys.
So we could kill ourselves. That's
Yeah.
nice. Thank you.
Suffering.
I'm gonna roll death save now.
Kill our friends.
That's a 16.
All right, that's one success.
Nicely done.
Yeah, not that
Okay.
Should be me then.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. 10. Yes. Galus. You see Frank in front of you drop to the ground, burning, skin melting off. You can see Ravam tumbling off a table to the ground, body crumpled up, also burning. You can see Tanith, his wonderful new cloak,
Oh, poor guy.
burning in a
Nice
heap
character.
on the ground. What do you do?
Let me do it. 2 seconds of research. Nope, never mind.
Okay, 2
Um,
seconds of research.
Okay,
Literally.
I said I'm gonna cast healing word on Frank just because he's the closest one.
Gotcha.
So he gets 2. It's not much. 2d4 plus 3.
Better than nothing.
So he gets 4. He gets 7 hit points.
Okay.
What's
Right.
at 7?
Is that 7 hit points?
He's not dead.
He
Okay.
didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Galus. Next up, Delkek.
So,
You've seen all that happen.
mhm.
The guy
Yeah.
beside you speak in that obscure language and drop this glowing rock.
And he's just. Alright, so yeah, he's just like that. Alright. Let's see what we can do. I was gonna say, yeah, no, he's. Yeah, well, I probably wouldn't have been able to smuggle it in. I was thinking of switching over for
Switching to what?
short bow.
That would not be something you'd be allowed in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm stuck with just my handheld weapons then. Okay. What I
I do
Yeah, I'm
have
gonna
access
do
to a hand
that.
crossbow if you're proficient with that.
What?
I do have a hand crossbow.
Well, yeah, but you're like all the way over there, which is my problem.
Down. You can't give it to him.
Yeah, but
I mean, I could take it from him. He's unconscious.
Give me that.
You're not using this right now. This will be mine.
You have to use
Also
your
being
movement
a-
bonus actions to get it from him.
well, retroactively being aware that we'd actually have be allowed to bring weapons in.
Mhm.
I don't need the hand crossbow. It's always just been sitting in the backpack.
Okay.
Okay, so fast forward. You don't have a weapon. What are you gonna do?
Let's. What I am going to try and do is I am going to use a bonus action.
Yep.
And I am going to get you to roll a deception check for me.
17 plus.
17 plus, and I am in no way in shell going to beat that. Oop, geez, just knocked that. Actually, 16 plus my bonus. Give me 1 second here. Insight, yep. That's 18.
18. I will be 17. That's my insight. I got a 19 on insight.
Okay, so then so I'm still at disadvantage then.
Okay.
I was just trying to cancel that out to at least get something workable. Insightful fighting, wonderful thing. So yeah, then at that point, he's gonna continue to hang back. He knows he's gonna get totally smushed if he gets in there, so he'll just prepare a dodge action.
Okay. Delkek, end of the line.
How many
Top
knives did
list.
you bring?
Would have been a dagger, but he's still outside of that.
Dagger's not
Well-
the same difference.
Well, yeah, I mean I've got 2 of
You
them.
can launch a dagger. I mean, you definitely be able to smuggle a dagger or two.
Yeah, I was gonna say that wouldn't give me much. Yeah, well, I'll do it next round. So card play.
Did you still have an attack?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my action though.
Okay, hold your action, sure.
Yep.
Everyone? Oh, this is the end of the round. Oh, the action's gotta go.
Oh, it's gotta go. Yeah, it doesn't really matter then. So, like I said, I'm not really gonna try and do anything. I don't think right now. He's still trying to kind of suss out the situation.
On top again, she has a concentrated spell. Any damage is a roll for
That's true.
concentration. Any damage. And, furthermore, any damage is damage.
That is true.
You can literally throw a rock at her. Nani has done it in the past.
I have not.
You can pass
Okay.
on the attack if you like, and end your turn for the round.
And you know what? What the hell? Let's go for it. Let's see what happens.
Stab a bitch.
Well, I'm not gonna shank a bitch, but I'm gonna
Shank a bitch.
I'm gonna
Throw it.
throw
With a
it.
disadvantage?
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be what, 60 feet?
Oh,
How much
you
range would I
still
have?
have one move of 10 foot, and then you're in the 5s here. So 10, 15, 20, 25.
That's me.
That's,
Sorry.
yeah, so I'm here.
So you still have one move of the 10 foot.
Okay, so
go
that'll
up
put
and
me
then
right
5s.
into the.
Yep.
We'll go right there, and yeah, we'll go for it. Why not?
Alright, throw that knife.
All right. Shank the bitch from far away. Oh, Jeebus. Yeah, so that's just automatically gonna fail.
Yep.
But that was a 2. So but we'll roll it and see if I get any. Yeah, no, I didn't get any better or worse. So yeah, either way it failed.
Okay. Next.
So now I gotta go hunting for daggers and spend stuff on the floor.
Okay, good. Errol.
Gotcha. So I'm going to use a key point to do flurry of blows as I pass Tanith. And,
Oh, nice.
yeah, and I'm going to basically use Hand of Healing to hit your chest with a CPR motion to resuscitate you. So
CPR all the way by.
you can see Erlon become this blur as the haste potion takes an effect. And he just leaps and he just cartwheels, punches Tanith in the chest, basically goes through, slithers up in between here, in between here to get advantage, which cancels out that disadvantage. Tanith, you
Advantage?
or
You need to be across from somebody to get the flanking.
yeah,
Oros.
I have
Oh,
enough.
someone moved out of the way? I thought no.
He's directly across from Oros because Oros is large.
Thank you. Ally, thank you. Yes, I totally forgot about the NPCs, of course.
Glorious God of War.
We will make him large.
Hey, there we go.
Hey!
Shake me in. Now everybody's across from him.
How much health do I get back?
7.
Nice.
You're alive. He lives.
And
He lives.
so that was one of the flurry of blows. This is a bonus action still, so he's going to hit her, trying to strike her as he comes up from behind with a 23 to hit.
Ooh.
And that's going to be Hand of Harm. So that's
Excuse me.
1d4 bludgeoning, 1d4 necrotic.
Nice.
4 necrotic, 1 bludgeoning. So that's a total of... should be 9 damage total for the unarmed strike, and he's going to do 2 normal staff attacks.
Okay.
21 to hit first. Nat 20 on the second.
There you go.
There we go. Alright, so 1 crit. 6.
You said 2 staff attacks?
Yeah, because of the
Oh,
extra
that's
action.
you got haste.
Oh, yeah,
That's
the
right,
haste
right, right.
potion.
Okay, thank you. Good
And
hit, though. God damn.
so that is 6. 10 damage on the first, and it's bludgeoning.
Yep.
And that is going to be 5 damage on the second staff attack.
And after you're done damage calculation, reminder for a concentration check.
So she needs to make 3 concentration
Yeah,
checks.
that's she was one of those for sure.
I have very bad news.
I know you do. And she failed the first one. She rolled a deuce. Okay, I ran out of time again. Right in the middle of fucking combat. Okay. So let's see. Her blur fades away. It goes down to nothing. Erlon, she's not looking too good. Her unbleeding skin is torn open in several places.
Erlon punched her jaw out of place.
So we might actually get through this. Is what you're saying?
Possibly.
Because
And it's her turn.
She probably wasn't like these.
And we-
here. Is that okay?
Everybody else does.
Well, I'm just gonna come back here anyway, so I might as well. Is it okay if I take this, or would
Yeah, you
need
can
to do
take.
more
That's
things?
cool. That's cool.
Well, for the next one. I'm supposed to just leave it here instead of dragging it around with me for the rest of the
You
night.
can see her. The shadows from above kind of drop down and conceal her completely, and then they fall in on each other and disappear. Oh, sorry.
Not
They're
good prone.
leaving.
Take that.
Ooh, shadow step.
Good riddance.
Attack of opportunity, or is that
Misty step.
Misty step?
Misty
Gotcha.
step.
Okay.
She appears over there.
It's small. Just keep all my treasure forever.
I was making fun of me because I still haven't eaten my chocolate coins.
I eat mine like 3 days later.
I think I ate one. I
Yeah.
ate one, and that's just because I really wanted
Mine-
chocolate one day.
Mine didn't last.
Mine are still in here.
Okay, and now you guys hear explosions.
Oh no.
3 of them. Up
Oh no.
from up top. And you can hear them echoing and cascading down. And as you all look up, you can't help but not look up. The entire...
Okay.
Huh?
I can never not look up.
I suppose. Those who can look up, and they can see the dragon's fang shift, and it moves, and it swings, and it smashes into the side of the mountain. You guys can see buildings smash and get crushed and pushed up against rock, falls down, all that one side.
That's not good.
Aren't we underneath that?
Perhaps.
Deck save time.
Not yet. Not yet.
Legendary.
Then you can see Esme kind of look up, reach your hand up as the same motion the shadowed creature behind him looks up and raises his hand. You can see this green, this dark, and you can smell it thick on the air, this dank energy reach up, and it kind of grabs onto the bottom. It's just this giant fog of green. It kind of grabs onto the bottom of the fang, and it kind of, you can see it wrench and twist, and you can see the sides of it kind of begin to vibrate and shrink and compress inwards. And it's this awful, horrendous, squealing steel noise as it squeezes inside and tightens up to where visibly you think that there's no longer any more airspace within that building. And it begins to swing back. When that happens, the green fog goes up. You can see it kind of wrench that, pull it, squeeze it into this. Looks like this odd-shaped sword is what it looks like now.
I also forgot she has to take another 4 necrotic damage from my hand of harm.
Now, you notice that 4 necrotic damage does absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
for numbers' sake.
Yep. And then, Tanith, you can feel this attention on you as you get shook from it, and you look, and that large man, the giant, is now looking right at you, and you can hear in your head, and it says, as you're standing up from being knocked down, "Get up, worm, and wake your mother." Everybody's seen that. She still has her move action. Misty step. He pulled his hand out, and then she is going to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and leap off the edge.
Down below.
Yep, down below.
She seems to like to jump into things.
Yeah, literally.
Head first, no less.
Now, it is Frank's turn. Frank is on his back.
He's got 7
Oh, I
hit
was gonna
points.
say, yeah,
He's
Frank
seen
stands
this
up.
whole thing. He stands up, and he's still looking up, and he says, "Everybody get out of here!"
Dell is just like, alright, you don't gotta tell me twice.
Are we still in order of
Oh, is
initiative,
there- are we
or
still
can
in-
we?
Yeah, we're still sort of.
Okay.
Raven. Let's save, please.
Pass.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Deximus, over there, will look up. We'll look at this giant that he's never seen before. Who's this?
That's me.
That's you? Okay. He looks at you, Erlon, and looks up and he says, "You better run." And 45. Oh, sorry. Stairs are here, here, and over here.
I can move 320 feet in my turn with a dash.
You're not gonna.
Jesus, man.
So he makes his move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Dash is just double your movement, right?
55,
Yeah.
60.
Because I do 2 actions in a turn.
Frank is going to second wind. He's hurting real bad. That's a 9. That's good for Frank. That's
Well,
an
that's
extra
not
12.
Not bad, Frank.
12, so he's up to 19. That's good. That was Frank. Okay, now we have. Nani.
Do you want me to play Nani?
She will run.
She's going to run towards the exit. Nobody is over there on the back half.
Nope.
So I guess she's going to move 40 feet. This is Nani.
That's what the T.
That's what the
T10
teal
was.
die is.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Perfect. 45, 50. Okay. 45, 50. There we go. Next up is
Oros.
the Oros. And he looks around. He's going to move all the way to the end there. And you can see him shoot off a guiding light down that way. Bogus. It goes way wide. Not that anybody had seen it anyway. The failure of a god. That's all.
Ruh-roh.
All attacks witness to the head.
That's right. And we had those guys all move in. This guy moves over there. Ravam, life comes back to you as this guy beside you reaches down and puts his hand on your back. You get 5 hit points.
I would have given you if he had.
He kind of looks around, puts his sword away, and goes picks up that rock again. Okay, Tanith.
You're alive. I'm alive for now.
I would do what a Navigaros would do, is try to kill the thing. So I'm gonna use my full fucking movement and dash. Right there next to Oros, trying to pursue.
Yep, you see her down there on the bottom floor, about 40 feet below, I think it was.
And that's all I can do because that was my action and my movement.
Okay, sounds good. So you're over there. That's Tanith. We go to Galus.
What did you say about trading?
She said, I'll make you a gambit. Trade the one you know for the 2 you don't.
And that was it. Nothing
That's
else.
it.
Do I have any idea what she's? I mean, I have a.
I would say Galus knows what she's talking about.
Above game, can you let me in? I mean, I got an idea.
She wants you to trade the 2 children in your womb for the 1 child that's been taken away.
Meaning I get Aurora back.
You have to give up the 2 that are in here, though. Torture. You asked for it.
I wanted spice. I didn't necessarily mean, hey, kill everybody I love.
That's what torture is, though.
I threw
You wanted
Frank in
spice,
the
he gave you ghost peppers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is Pepper X.
That's a spike to meet the ball.
My armor, it does nothing.
So
Yeah, it looks good.
does that
It
mean
does.
she's gonna take
Burnt like fuck now, though.
1 either way?
Well, she already has one, technically.
Someone has 1, yeah. Okay, everybody's up though. Nobody's still down.
Yep.
I haven't stood up yet, but
No, I stood you up. You've been healed, so you've been healed.
yes and no.
He hasn't gotten up yet.
He hasn't stood up, yeah.
I guess I'll run too.
Okay.
Follow Dex first.
25, 30, you can go all the way down to the bottom level.
Can
Okay,
I use my dash?
that's what you dash.
That's with my dash.
Okay, Delkick.
Just seeing that, he's done. He's
Okay.
just like Doesn't care
these
about
guys?
any assignment. He's here to save his own skin.
Gotcha.
So-
His own smooth skin.
Yeah, smooth skin. You got her. So yeah, he's gonna. That should be able to, with my dash, that should be able to get
Yes,
him
you get right down.
there. He's gone.
Maybe you guys will. It's too late now. Yeah, you get down there. When you get down there, you can see her on the other side of the dais, about 100 feet away.
Mhm.
Okay, and now, Heralding.
How would 160 feet of movement would get me off the board in any direction?
45, 50. That's like 50 to get there. It's another, let's see, 10, 20, 30 down. So that's 80, and then 20 feet from below across.
And so that's the haste spell basically says that I have an extra action. So does that mean that I could take 2 dash actions or just 1? Because
I
I can
think
take.
there's something with the haste spell that attack has to be used. I can't remember exactly.
Chip.
About that. That could be going like that could be a different edition though.
This action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage,
There you
hide,
go.
or use an
Yeah,
object action.
go ahead, you can run.
So
Gotta go fast.
double speed, 80 feet is my base movement speed right now. So I just move basically a third of a mile in one turn.
Where to?
So
Back to the main entrance?
yeah, back to the main entrance. So 320 feet in total,
You gotta go fast.
if
Okay.
that's correct.
He's a Sonic monk.
It's more than plenty. If it's anything more than 100, you'd probably say.
Yeah, it's either 160.
So you fly by these guys. You know, you're catching every fourth step on the way down the stairs. Just light on your feet. Just
Yeah,
they can't even hear you.
Galus, you feel a blur run
Just
beside
pick
you.
me up on the way by.
I can't carry you. I'll
Okay.
trip and fall.
Wow. Saying I'm heavy or something?
So now,
He's weak.
bad guys go. Everybody looking over the edge there. She disappears.
So even from where I'm at, I would see that as well, would I not?
Yep, you can see it. She disappears, absolutely. Okay, so Frank's turn. He's gonna look around. He says, "Everybody get off of here!" And begins to run. And down another 30 more. So I'm down there. Stairs are 30 feet, so he's at the bottom. Okay, good. And Raven, you are up.
So he's half of my move to stand up. Oh, okay. Well, first thing is the perception to see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you're the only one up there at this point, except for you guys over there.
14.
Yeah, the area is almost evacuated of people. You kind of stand up and you can hear this horrible wrenching metal sound above you. You look up and it's just this, almost looks like an oddly warped and shaped longsword, just kind of slowly swinging back and forth.
Oh. So is it swinging this way?
It's probably in an oval kind of thing, and every time it hit the one wall, then it kind of comes up and hits this wall, and more rocks and things and buildings fall down, and yeah.
Okay. Because I don't want to follow the Prometheus school of running away from things. But if it's an omnidirectional thing, then take my chances. And going for the nearest exit.
Sounds good. Looks like you'll be over here with everybody else.
Yep.
There's one way over here and one way down here. Okay.
So I will blade sing to bump my speed. It's 25. And that's as much as dash for 40. So probably there.
Okay. And that's that. Deximus keeps running. Nani keeps running. Oros looks over at you, Tanith. He begins to shrink to his normal form now, normal size, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, still towering above you. And he
This
says,
is rare for me.
that's right, he puts his hand on your shoulder, and it's just this hard grip. And he says, you've lost. You better run. And then he's gone. He just disappears in this haze of white and fuzzy light. He ran over there as well. His two buddies disappear with him. We're next to him. And he's gone.
It's my turn now.
It is your turn now, yes.
And we'll give a snort of frustration and just hoof it.
As you're moving down, or you get down halfway down the stairs, Galus, you take your turn. You get to the bottom of the stairs and you begin to move forward away towards the main entrance. And you guys can hear now this clanging snap, like something had finally let go. And you can just mainly feel this whoosh of air as the dragon's claw begins to fall. You can see it hits one edge of the inside of the mountain, and you can hear the snap, and it begins to scrape and pull its way down. You can see buildings and districts falling down into the base, down towards the Korg. As it falls down towards you guys, you can see it make contact with the top of the crystal sphere, and it just bursts open. The entire crystal sphere begins to cascade and fall down upon and on itself. As this happens, you guys continue to run and run with your dash actions as fast as you can and move. It's catching up on you though. You can see as the glass is beginning to fall away, the dragon's tooth is about halfway down as it's pulling rock and stone in around from around it. You guys can then see a burst of snow and wind on top of that coming down beyond that. As you guys continue to run and get away from it as far to the edges as you can, as it plunges all the way through the crystal sphere, all the way through the main dais, right through the hanging gardens. The rock around you is crumbling. You guys can see it 30 feet behind you. It begins to spiderweb and crumble away. You just make some headway and it loses, it crumbles behind you again, and you're all running in all different directions. Tanith, you are running. I need you to make me a strength saving throw, please, with advantage because you're running.
Oh, goody. Ooh, that's 11.
11. DC 10. It's only a 10 foot leap, but it's all crumbly and everything. You leap from it. You land on the other side. Your left foot gives way, but your right foot's still on. You pull it up at the last second and roll as the entire plank or the entire level that you were on gives way and falls out beneath you. One leg is still hanging off. You quickly roll a little further just to be safe, but you think you've made it through. Delkek, I'll get you roll a strength saving throw, please.
Right.
With advantage as you are also running.
With advantage, alright. That was a 5 both times.
5 both times?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're running, the ground below you begins to crumble and fall away. You leap, but it crumbles too fast and you fall. You fall down and down and down, and once you get down to a certain point, you hit something, this barrier, and you can see now all these little rocks and boulders are hitting the same blue barrier. You hit the barrier, fall back, and you begin to slide downwards. You're about, from what it looks, 200 feet away from one of the bottom ledges, maybe District 1, maybe something lower, but you're not falling down, you're falling sideways now, but you're gaining speed. Roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Alright, now Dex is going to be my...
Yeah. That's your wheelhouse.
Yes. You want with advantage?
Nope.
Okay, that even with my wheelhouse, I still fail.
Oh, shit.
7.
Okay, 7. As you're sliding down this kind of... That's basically what it is, it's a wall of force.
Oh, okay.
And you hit it and you're falling and sliding down. So nobody, if anything does happen, nobody does fall 2 miles down and just turn into a splatter.
20d6.
Exactly, right? So you hit the edge and you fall and you crumble. A couple rocks hit your legs and you fall and you tumble. A couple rocks land on top of you. You are prone and you take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage. bludgeoning damage as rock kind of pins your leg and one pins your arm.
You are not going to believe this. I am still somehow alive.
Good.
I have 4 HP.
Now, the
But you
rest
didn't
of
take
you
the fireball
are
at the
heading
beginning.
towards the main entrance the way you came in. You guys can see just the last remnants of people running off and scurrying into buildings or into any safe place they can find. You can also see a whole other ledge full of dwarves and dragonborn running. Just drops right down.
Oh.
And you're getting towards one of the main doors that go into one of the main lifts. You get there and you can look around. Frank is there, Galus is there, Ravim is there, Erlon is already there.
Waiting for us.
Energize your bunny.
You see like a trail of fire from where he left.
Galus, you hear from behind you. You hear, what is your choice?
Oof.
The two I don't know.
As you are running, the voice kind of stops you just for a moment. You look back over your shoulder. You can kind of sense where the direction's coming from. In the background, you can see Deximus run by Frank as Frank kind of stumbles, stands up, and continues to run. And you can see the rocks behind him kind of crumble and fall. They crumble and fall and catch his other foot, but he just manages to get up on the edge. And then you see 2 black, wiry spears puncture through his chest. One in his heart and one through his belly. 21 points of damage. As the last spear gets him in his heart, and he stumbles. He stops. He can feel it. He drops to his knees. He looks out at the rest of you running away, and he says, his hand reaching out, he says, "Tell her," and it crumbles away. And he falls. The rumbling and the collapsing begins to subside. Silence begins to take hold. Then you hear crying. People calling for help. Then you hear something else. You hear this rhythmic, steady beat of boots, rocks falling. And as you look around on all the ledges, you can see thousands of these ant people holding dwarves and dragonborn above their heads and throwing them down. You can see them, thousands of bodies falling down this massive hole. And you'll notice now that there's no force field. There's no wall of force blocking them. They are just falling into endless oblivion. And that's where we're going to end for the evening.
Oof.
God.
Oh, massive spice.
Yikes.
Best city destruction I've heard in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Next time you ask for torture,
Don't.
Yeah, don't.
Don't.
Whoa.
excellent,
Oh,
guys.
that was spicy.
Very well done.
Thank you for watching the Death Needs Dialogue Entertainment Network. This has been The Depths of Fel'Dara, Episode 17, Heralding Call, Part C.